Yo guys, it's me Jake here, and today I'm going to be doing my first ever monthly reading log that I've been pushing away. I've been kind of wanting to do one, but I've yet to do one. So today I'm going to be doing my first one, and I did read a bit in this September month, not too much, purely because I've had school start, so I can't read as much as I want to, but I'm just going to get straight into the video. I think I did read a decent amount. I'm not putting like every single volume I've read, but like where I'm up to date on the series, and also I'm not going to be doing like every single series, and some I just picked up and I've only read like maybe half a volume, like Negima. I literally just picked it up and I've only read like half the first volume, so I'm not going to put that on here, you know. I'm only going to put the series that I'm actually like read a little bit on. So yeah, to get straight into the video, I'm going to start off with Blue Exorcist volume 24. This is currently up to date. I just finished this a little bit ago. It started with how the previous volume ended with the backstory, and now it's going back into Yukio. So I really did enjoy this. I do love Blue Exorcist. If you always don't know, I really do love Exorcist stories. So I really do enjoy Blue Exorcist. I know it's not the normal Exorcist kind of story, but I really do enjoy it. I definitely do suggest it to more newer manga readers. Of course, it can get wordy at times, but its art is great. I know it's slow in releases because it's monthly chapters, but the art's great. The covers are all amazing. I love the spines and how they look. And the next cover for Blue Exorcist looks insanely good. But yeah, I really did enjoy this series, this volume, and then now I'm currently up to date. The only thing is now I have to wait for like till January or something, just like Twin Star. Twin Star is like my top 3 mangas. I have to wait till like December to get the next volume, so it kind of annoys me, but I did like this volume a lot, so I definitely do suggest reading this if you are up to date on Blue Exorcist or near up to date. Definitely suggest getting it. I know it does get kind of slow once the Illuminati arc starts, but once it progresses, it gets way faster, and I really do enjoy the Illuminati arc, and I think it's one of the better arcs in Blue Exorcist. So yeah. That's Blue Exorcist volume 24. Next up, I did a rating all arcs on this series. I'm probably gonna do another video, that kind of video soon. I don't know what series on, but I probably will. And I'm currently kind of slowly rereading it so I can make an actual review on that. That's Black Clover volume 16. This is right where the elf invasion arc kind of starts. So I'm currently rereading it. I was like around volume 6 or 7 when I made that arc video, because I've been very slowly rereading this. I'm not like going like binging it right through. I kind of want to slowly go through it so I can remember and take everything, because if I binge through a series and just keep reading it like really fast, I kind of just turn my brain off and I can't remember stuff. So I just like to go slow on the series so I can take in as much as possible, remember everything that's going on. I'm not going too slow to the point where I can't remember. I'm going to the point where I can remember everything. But yeah, Blue Exorcist, not Blue Exorcist, what am I saying that? Black Clover volume 16. This is right where the elf invasion arc starts, and I really do enjoy Black Clover. I definitely do suggest this as well. It's also my top 5 mangas of all time. This Twin Star, which I'm probably going to reread and make another review on. Well, not another review, but a review on it, because I need to make a Twin Star video soon, because the anime really butchered Twin Star. So that's just my opinion, but yeah. Black Clover volume 16. Next up is a series I also like to praise whenever I get a chance, and that's Hell's Paradise volume 4. I'm not currently done with this volume, but I'm still reading it. But I really do like Hell's Paradise. I definitely think it's one of the best up and coming like mangas that's like a samurai ninja kind of story. Definitely do suggest this series to anyone that's just looking for a shorter series right now. It only has 4 volumes out. I think it has 11 or 12 in Japanese. I don't know the exact number. It doesn't have too many volumes in Japanese, but it's still currently serializing, I do believe, so it's gonna have more than that. But I definitely suggest it. It can kind of go all over the place, but once you kind of understand it, and when they get that this person's in this area, this person's in this area, it really does get really good, and I really do enjoy it. And the philosophies of characters, and the clash of philosophies of characters is something that's really interesting in the series, because you don't really see series with these kind of clash of philosophies. which is kind of cool to like read about when you see that kind of clash. So I really do enjoy the series, and definitely do suggest picking this one up as well. So yeah, that's Hell's Paradise Volume 4, which I'm currently reading. Next up is going to be the first light novel on this list, and that's Classroom of the Elite Volume 2. I've read through the first one in like a week. This one I'm slowly going through because I know it's a slower paced one, and it kind of is not as like fast paced as the first volume. But I'm kind of slowly going through this. I do really enjoy the series. The series is really good. Definitely suggest it. If you've never read a light novel, I definitely suggest this being your first one. It's definitely a great first light novel for the first volume because it really picks up really fast, and it's not like so fast you can't understand what's happening. It's to the point where it's fast enough where you know where everything's going on. The twists are really great in the first volume. It really keeps you entertained while reading it. Well, not every light novel probably will, but that's Classroom Elite Volume 2. I'm currently reading this. It's very good. Definitely suggest as well. If you see a reoccurring theme during this, I really do suggest most of these. So the next one I'm probably going to be not suggesting as much as these, but it's still a great series. It's just, I don't think it's nearly as great as, and actually, this one, yeah, the How to Summon a Demon Lord, this is the first volume of the light novel. I'm currently reading it. I've only gone through like half the first chapter. I like it. I've watched the anime, so I know a little bit, but I heard the light novels were way better because it actually gives like the characters more in-depth kind of analysis. Like, you can analyze the characters way more in-depth in the anime, and like the main character, I always forget his name, is actually really has a lot of inner monologue in this that he doesn't in the anime and they cut out. So I'm very excited to read this. Not just because of all the ecchi covers, like, give me 1 second. Not just because of the covers that might just not be allowed, but Line 5 has, oh god. And I think this is the volume that the first season ends on. Well, not the first season. The only season of How Not to Summon Demon Lord ends on is Volume 3. I think it ends right at the end of Volume 3, so technically it starts on Volume 4 the next season. If I do believe, I've saw that on Reddit somewhere. I don't remember where, but... And there's currently 11 light novels, so they probably could make another season. But yeah, How Not to Summon Demon Lord, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely not as good as Classroom of the Elite, but I am enjoying it. I'm getting another light novel, 2 new light novel series very soon. I already have Orgairu with the first volume, but I'm getting the rest of Orgairu, and all of Infinite Dendrogram is the next one I'm getting as well. But yeah, that's How Not to Summon Demon Lord. Next up is a series I think is overhyped. I definitely think it's good. Not as good as everyone thinks it is, and that's My Hero Academia. Now, I actually have said this in multiple videos. I think the spin-off of this series, My Hero Vigilantes, is actually better than this. Purely for a couple facts that I do like the protagonist in Koichi 10 times more than Deku. I think Deku is the main kind of killing point for me in My Hero because this is Volume 2. I read Volume 1, and Deku actually cried 8 times in 2 chapters. Now, you might be saying it's the beginning, he doesn't cry as much later on. I've read the manga up until recently, not super up to date, I've missed the past 20-30 chapters, but it's not as bad, but it's still not great. He still cries a lot. I literally stopped right before the war arc happened recently, so I don't know anything about the war arc other than what Nux just tweeted 2 days ago. That just really spoiled it, but it's fine. It's fine. I really don't care about My Hero spoilers, but My Hero, I do enjoy it. Not as great as most people think it is, in my opinion. I definitely do think it's good. But I definitely think it's kind of one of those turn your brain offs and has a lot of words. So it's a very wordy turn your brain off series, so just to be warned. By that, I mean, just look at the first page. Of course, you don't have to read this stuff, but it's a very wordy kind of series. Another reason it is Deku is a very wordy protagonist, and he mutters a lot, so that's even in the anime, so... Next up is a series I actually just binged through again. I already read it. It's only 3 volumes, but I binged through the series again. And oh, is it so good? It's so good. And that's Blue Flag. This is volume 3 because I just brought the most recent volume. I love this series. It's a really good like romance drama, like a human, not like, yeah, it's kind of like a human drama, like romance that's actually realistic and doesn't go through many of the normal romance tropes, which is something that's such a fresh breath of air. It's just such a good romance. I definitely suggest picking this up if you're into romance. I started trying to get into romance. I have not all three, but the first 3 volumes of Nisekoi. I have a couple others. I love Hina, Oragai, like I said earlier. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. You can technically consider Damachi and Twin Stars romances, but if you're actually just talking about like slice of life romances, this is definitely my favorite one. I put this above Nisekoi tenfold. Like, definitely highly suggest. I might over exaggerate some series I really like, so be warned on that, but I definitely do suggest Blue Flag. Now, this is the volume I'm currently up to, and the second hardcover series I think I ever owned. I'm not currently up to date, and I don't currently have all the volumes that have been released, but this is currently where the anime is left off. And that's Vinland Saga. I am up to the point where the anime ends. And I know that the next arc is basically Thorfinn becoming a pacifist, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I heard it's some people's favorite arc in Vinland Saga. I heard it's not as good as what the anime was, but I'm excited. Very excited to start reading the rest of this. I am currently, like I said, like 3/4 of the way through, like quite a bit through to where Thorfinn is in the farm. And no longer in where Prince Canute is. So, yeah. Very excited to read more of this. I am trying to get volumes 8 through 11, but I might just wait for volume 12 to come out. It's coming out in April, so I don't know if I'm going to wait for volume 12 to come out, but I need to get more Vinland Saga soon, because I actually just want to binge this, but I don't want to just catch up to 7 and not have 8 through 11, so it's kind of a difficult, little twist that I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. I hope I see you guys next time. Peace!